So, I wonder what happens if I say continue your destiny. If I keep running, I'm only gonna come back here, choosing to forget over and over until I finally submit. I'm sorry, I wish there was another way. Rainer must be led to the door and unbound from the mask. Then he must perform the ritual before the dark awakens. That's all it takes, huh? Then I'll have control over it. You will have the power to save us all. Don't know anything about a ritual. Eventually you will come upon the kamikaze compound again. When you do, you'll find the materials Takoimas used, and all will be made clear. I was there. Part of me has been there. How could I miss something like that? Because your understanding of the dark was of Raina alone, and thus they were obscured from your sight. You could tell me yourself. The rules, believe it or not. No, the choice must be yours and yours alone. Are you alright, child? Why me? Question asked by many throughout the Asian is a question that has no answer. I hope to see you again, Ito. Let's have a look at what this is. Despite all my years is left in the woods, the blade is still clean and sharp. Though the carvings and the sound beat of my brethren's dying grasp echoed off in the walls. It came slowly at first, then became louder and louder, and soon joined by the screams of women and children. The time for sealing my covenant was nigh, and only the death we had orchestrated would satisfy it. Once the priest had finished his preparations, he knelt before me. Without hesitation, I slit the blade into his heart. Read. It's a note written in fairly modern hand. Possibly was written by Tokai Masa himself. The end is coming. I could see their twisted shapes walking in the shadows. The fools don't see the punishment that had been brought upon us for our sins. Only I can lead them to salvation. I had studied the old text and uncovered their truths. Soon I will prepare the girl. Her purity will banish the darkness and lead our souls to the land of Kami. My faithful are not afraid to die, and will lead the others to do what must be done. Tomorrow I will begin the final preparations. Emiko assures me that those who eat the meal will die a pure death. Through my guidance, she has prepared my own meals of salvation as well. All is needed is a bit of the girl's blood, and all will be right. The machine of man's stain upon this world will soon be erased. And finally we make it to what I'm considering to be the last ending I'm gonna go for. Which is, of course, accepting the fate and the fact that this is gonna continue to repeat itself. Become the mask bearer. Raina, I need you to listen to me. You! I thought I got rid of you. You should be dead. You can't get rid of me, no matter what you do. We'll keep meeting, keep fighting each other endlessly until one of us breaks, then somehow do it all over again. We're caught in a web, with every path leading back to the center. To the same place, we can't escape it. But what are you talking about? It feels strange. Why can't you leave me alone? Because I wasn't meant to. Don't worry. I'm right. It'll all be over soon. I promise. Huh? What? Why? You trying to get revenge? Well, it won't work down here. Too bad for you, Ayami-chan. Pity things like revenge don't matter anymore. Maybe if I didn't know how my story ended, it would. But Raina, even you might realize this place, the door, the mask, it's all beyond you, beyond any of us. Didn't you ever ask yourself what it was all meant? Huh? What do you mean? It doesn't mean anything. It's all pointless, like me. When we said I was special, but She was wrong. I did so many terrible things and it was all my fault. So now I'm being punished for it. That's not true. You're just a girl who got dragged up something bigger than her, like me. That makes us kindred spirits in some weird way. You're not like me. You don't know what I've been through. You're wrong. I know what happened to you. All of it. I cannot deny our lives took different paths, but I can't pretend to understand how you feel. And I can't pretend. But I do know that what happened to you wasn't your fault. None of it. Something's different. You've changed. Why are you mad about Tanaka? I am. I'm mad to hell that he died the way he did. I loved him. And he deserved better. There's nothing I could do. It already happened and there's nothing we could have done to have changed it. No matter what I do differently, no matter how I try and make things play out, that's how it has to happen. What are you going to do to me? Do to you? I'm going to give you what you want. What I want? That's right, you want the mask back, right? And you want to end all this. I can give you that by helping you find the door. We heard Mummy's voice. That's right. Will you let me help you? Okay. Hey, what's wrong? Nothing. Come on, don't be afraid. Oh. Carefully I placed the mask over Mina's face again and allowed her to briefly see the dark the way she was meant to see it. Her whole body shook as she walked, as if wearing the mask had brought back the little girl who was abandoned in the forest at the base of Mount Fuji. Eventually, we found the door. The fear seemed to melt away as she stood very still in front of it for a long time. As she walked through it, I thought I heard her whisper the words, "I'm sorry." I can't be sure. Slowly her physical body faded, and her feelings of anguish that permitted and shaped the dark began to fade as well. The dark began to change, slowly, as if it had been released. It was walking from a long slumber. As it woke, I could feel it expanding, spreading, sending probing fingers into the city streets above. After tying the mask, now unbound, reappeared. It had come back to me. I didn't have much time to do what I came for. Huh. Left in check, the dark and whatever is in it will spill over into our world and destroy the lives of unassuming people above. I can't help but think of my own normal life, a life I'll now never have the chance to see for myself. Still, I can't let other people suffer in the same way I suffered, or in the way Rena suffered. They deserve a chance for a future, right? There's no one else who can do this for them. It has to be me. I wish I knew why, but maybe it's not important. If only everyone knew what was lurking in the shadows under the surface, of the world hidden on the edge of their vision. Would they change willingly if they did? If the kami, or whatever they are, want humankind to change or perish? Are people really capable of becoming anything better than the selfish, flawed creatures they are? Is this worth it? There's only one way to find out. In my mind, I could see it perfectly. A symbol that Shichijo used to bind herself to the mask, forged in blood. Must do the same. That's very impressive. Assuring skin like a brand, calling out for the life to seal my calling out for a life to seal my blood to the souls trapped in the mask. Death is the only sufficient payment. I may not have control of my final destination, but I can choose how I get there. I won't sacrifice innocent lives into the mask like those who came before me. There's only one option left to me. What remains of Kazuki Tanaka pulses like a heartbeat from the other side of the door, getting weaker and weaker by the moment. A living memory, his consciousness reflecting off me like a mirror. I won't leave him there to suffer in purgatory. I'll release him. In doing so, I'll give the mask what it requires, at least as part of the mask, he'll be whole again. I'll be saying goodbye to Kazuki, and then I'll be able to say goodbye to Ayumi Ito. Oh. Huh, and then we got this corridor once again. Guess we touched the door. Something changed. Memories of my childhood, feelings I had, my sense of self, ripped out from me as I entered, faded. I have to focus while I'm still me. Is someone here? Kazuki, is that you? Stay put, I'll find you. Tanaka? Tanaka Kazuki, is that you? Say something. You can hear me, right? Dude's right. Unless he's already gone. Oh god. Please. Ito? Azuma, Olamaz, I heard you. And I'm here now. Oh, hey. It's okay. Give it a second. You'll be alright. What are you doing here? I don't understand. You never change, do you? You never could let things be. Could you? You always had to understand. Rena didn't bring you here. But your hand, there's blood in your glove. That doesn't matter. Came here on my own. Feel strange, Ayama. I know. You've been waiting a long time, haven't you? Yes, I remember hearing your voice. Well, we're a team after all. Partners to the end. Ayama, I can't remember clearly. I have to know what happened the night in the sewers. Why were you there? Got yourself mixed up with something that you shouldn't have. I showed up ready to save you, but I failed. You died that night. No, that can't be. That's how it is. I know that you felt pulled apart waiting for me here. Sorry for letting you suffer like this, Kazuki. Ayumi, what are you saying? I missed you. I spent so much time chasing you and thinking that there was some land over the rainbow I could get you back. But you've been gone for for a long time. No, it's confusing for you, but you know it too, don't you? And took me into the sewers. I was split in two. Only parts of me came here. The others, I'm not sure. Just listen to me for a second, alright? My whole life people thought I was strange, or thought I wanted more than I was entitled to have. But without hesitation, you always accepted me for who I was. I was so grateful for the time we had together. I love you. No matter what happens, or what I become, I want you to remember that. I know that, Homer. Why you tell me all this? because I don't think there'll be another chance. Because once I do what I came here to do, I don't know what I'll be on the other side. What are you talking about? I came to free you. Can't you see it? You're only a fragment of yourself. Every moment you spend here, a bit more of you is lost. As I wandered down here alone, knew it wouldn't last. We had our happiness, Ayama. Even if it was only for a little while. We found a deeper connection than most people in a lifetime. This isn't how I wanted our story to end, but it has to end this way. I'd rather it be with you, be you. I don't want to be like this anymore. Everything I know about myself slipping away. I know. I love you, Ayama. I am ready. I'm sorry. We'll see each other again someday. I can hear the mask. Why? I'm sorry, Kazuma. It's the only way to make you whole. Well. What have you done? We had our chance of happiness. This is the only way to give mankind a chance at theirs. Someday I'll give you your place. Peace. I swear. As Kazuki stumbles to the ground, I could feel the warmth of his blood on my skin. Slowly, he begins to fade away. As he does, the whispers of the mask grow quiet. The blood grows cold. The mask has a new master. The dark is now mine to control, to stop from drawing in the poor, ignorant people above. This is my chance. To stand vigil, to give humanity a chance, whether it deserves or not. No matter what, I will be here, waiting, trying to forget the life I had in exchange for the lives I can save. That indeed did actually provide a decent amount of closure. At least to me it did. It's really hard to... It's really hard to speak... It's really hard to think of how I feel about this right now. Typically, in very story-driven games, it takes me a couple of days just to mull over the story, mull over the ending, and really have a grasp of the story and how I feel about it. But I definitely feel better after this ending than I did the other ones. Like, I definitely feel a sense of closure, whereas all the other ones I kind of felt I mean, it definitely sucks that Ito is now acting guardian for the dark, and will potentially end up being driven crazy, and eventually will probably end up getting killed or replaced or something. But she's doing, you know, she's protecting humanity. I don't know. I like it. It was very... Yeah. I wonder if the two have anything to say about it. No, they don't. It really does end there. I mean, we managed to put Rina to rest. We we managed to make Tanaka whole, and we managed to save humanity. I mean, it's a win-win-win, right? This was a great game. A really great story, I should say. I'm interested to see what they develop next, and I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully there's still a chance that they'll get a happy ending at the end of this all. Whenever things happen next. But I hope you all enjoyed watching. There's a couple of endings left that I didn't get, but I'm not going to get them. I feel like this is definitely the place to end. So I hope you all enjoyed the series, and hopefully we see more from these guys. I know I'm looking forward to it. So I'll catch you in the next whatever, hopefully, and I'll see you then. Bye.